Well, what's going on, Blues Nation? Well, man, very disappointing loss last night. We do pick up a point, which was big, but really wanted to pick up 2 points. We lose 4-3 in a shootout to the Seattle Kraken, final road game of the season, and it was a wild third period. Uh, and Binnington came up clutch in third period in overtime to keep it tied. And we had plenty of chances, but it was not enough. So, as now with one game left in the regular season, we are now currently behind the Minnesota Wild at the moment for the second wildcard spot. We have the second wildcard spot currently. Minnesota won last night in overtime against the Vancouver Canucks. And they also have one game left. So, after a scoreless first period, Seattle would take a 1-0 lead early in the second period. Goal scored by ex-Blue Jaden Schwartz. So that would make it 1-0 Seattle. And then later in the second period, we would come back to tied up 1-1. Goal scored by forward Radek Faksa, his fifth of the year. That would tie it up 1-1. And that would be the score entering the third, so it was going to be a tight third period. Seattle would go on top 2-1 at the 6:44 mark, but then we would come back to tie up 2-2. Goal scored by Colton Parayko. Yes, Parayko making his return to the Blues lineup, his first game in about a month. Missed the past month with a knee injury that actually required surgery, but it was not too serious and had a fairly quick recovery. And scores in his first game back, so that was great to see. So that would tie it up 2-2, but it would not be tied for long as we would go on top 3-2. Goal scored by another defenseman, Nick Leddy, his fourth of the year, so that would put us up 3-2. There was still quite a bit of time. And Seattle then come back to tie up 3-3. Goal scored by Sean Evans. So that would tie it up 3-3. A goal that actually would be reviewed for a potential kicking goal, but it was not kicked in. So that would tie it up at 3-3. We had chances to take the lead in the third period. So it go to overtime, so we were guaranteed to pick up at least a point, which was big. And then it would go to a shootout. Kraken would go up in the shootout on their first chance, and then Jake Neighbors would tie the shootout up at 1 apiece. And then Robert Thomas would put us up 2-1 in the shootout. So just needing a save from Binnington to win it. But Kraken would extend it. And then in what I believe was the 7th round of the shootout, the Kraken would go on top, and then so we needed to have a goal to extend the game, and it was up to the rookie for Jimmy Snuggerud. He's only been playing for about a week, and his shot would be saved by Seattle goalie Philip Grubauer, so that would end it. So, man, after winning 12 straight, we've now lost 3 straight in an 0-3 road trip, so disappointing for sure. We actually do have a chance to clinch a playoff spot as early as Sunday night if the San Jose Sharks beat